away we go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Elk Valley Environmental Disaster Off-Road Motorcycle Club. It's June 22nd, 2014, and we had the time to go for a ride today. We had 70% chance of rain, so it was a short ride, couple hours tops, fuel up, and we headed north of town on McGully's. We found some new logging, and here they cut the road. They lined down all the trees so the KTM riders can just bounce from tree to tree. We're not on KTM, so we stick to the gravel, or mud, as the case may be. So off we went, and we'll speed up through the boring parts. Now we'll come back in a couple of weeks. There won't be any standing trees here. Now, we were doing the let's try every road we can find. So a quick left down here. You can't really see the rear end come out, but it was sort of fun. More trees on the side, and this road climbed but didn't go anywhere. Turn around. Dean wants to ride the poles all the way down because he thinks he's got a KTM, but no, he's got a KLR. So we get down to the main road, or McGully's, and we're heading south back toward Elkford. And I've sped this up just a little bit. And as you can see, lots of fresh logging going on here. And you know, you can't complain about the roads. Easier than riding through the woods. No doubt about it. Now again, here look at these pile up, that's a yarding area, and if we were on KTMs we'd ride up and down those things all day, but we're not. As you can see, my mount's not the usual KLR. I'm on my Yamaha WR250, a little bit lighter, a little bit different. My 50/50 standard tires on it are pretty good except in mud, then they're like slicks. So we found this trail follows power line, and that's really what this whole video is about. So I'm not going to say too much. But we did have smiles on our faces when we finished. Now wherever you find a power line, you're going to find some kind of road so the hydro guys on their quads and such can follow along and find out where the power broke. We like to use these for our two-wheeled fun antics. Feeling sort of good today, so I wasn't worried about the water and all that. I just stood on the pegs and went. As you can see, I got a new helmet on, HJC Off-Road in matte black. As usual, I like to have Dean in the front. He sets good pace. The reality is I don't like setting the pace, and it's kind of damp, so the dust isn't too bad. We'll always hit those logs at 90 degrees.
Gotta do her.
Ain't that the truth? And we did it. So this stretch is sped up a little bit. We weren't really riding this fast, but it's easier to watch when we're doing it fast. So we pretend. So I've been finding this WR250 a whole ton of fun. It's a little persnickety down low on the throttle, so you got to keep her in the upper part of the band to smooth power delivery out, which means I gotta go a little faster. Climbs really well, you can get over the handlebars. I go slow-mo here. Just because it's an effect I can use. One thing about the Rocky Mountains, most roads go up and then go down, and they're usually on a slope. Now, we hadn't been down this road at all, so we didn't know where we were going. Story of our life. That sign, by the way, said slide area. In the wintertime, snow moves through here. No snow today. Anyway, we hadn't been down this road. Dean took the lead and he just goes. No fear, Dean. I love these kind of corners, and then we hit some woods. You don't know what's around the other end, a rod or a hole or a truck. So I like having somebody in front. If something goes to shit, they get it first. And if I see the brake light go on, I'm good. There's a worker truck. Somebody's out checking a line or doing a seismic something. You can see off to the right, the clouds are kind of looking threatening. Nothing wetted on us today. So we're above McGully's, probably about 200 meters or so. Elk River's also down there somewhere to the right. I like coming out of a corner, giving a little gas, climbing uphill. I like being on the throttle. It's more fun. You got more control. Anyway, this WR250 is a really high seat height, but that only matters when you want to put a foot down. So right foot on the brake, left foot to the soil, terra firma, and I have yet to drop the bike because of that. I've dropped it for ice, snow, mud, oh, and maybe a tree or two. So I've added bash plate, hand guards, critically important hand guards. A little luggage rack on the back for the extra can of gas, because the gas tank on this gives you 160, 180k, and those are collapsible folding mirrors. Don't know. Listen to the sound change when I go to high-speed video playback. What trail? I don't know. Follow into that hole in the trees. This was most fun. We started to head back to the McGully's Line Road. I always wonder how far in one of those trees it'd go if it caught you in the ribs. Both Dean and I wear full armor, those Fox off-road suits. I'm not sure they'd stop a tree to keep your guts in anyway. So this bike's got great compression on it. You can watch my fingers when I'm using, I don't touch the brakes, it's all clutch and compression. Braking pretty well all the way down the hill here. got a new camera angle on this helmet. I quite like it. Doesn't give you that over the head height so much. And the speedo on this bike is so small and dusty, it's not like you can see whether I'm being a tool or anything. This is one of those good rides. You can see we hit the ditch. No need for the feet to go down. Hit the hole and goose her up.
That was fun. That rocked.
So back toward Elkford. Thanks a lot for watching. Next new video will come up fairly soon, I think. Who knows what it'll be. Maybe some highway riding. Goodbye.